Great. And what Denise just said is happening now. We're getting emails and texts and contacts from victims who have never come forward. That's what happens because they're seeing us. They're seeing fellow survivors. And that is the beginning of their process of coming forward in healing. And that's what heals survivors. And if nothing else happens in that summit, but survivors reach other survivors, then it's been an enormous success. And this is a great achievement for survivors, whatever happens at this summit. This is a historic moment. This has taken decades. This has taken centuries to happen. And it's now being recognized, and Pope Francis has clearly recognized it as a global problem. And that's why we have the bishops from around the globe, because it is a global problem. The same issues, we know this from survivors around the world, the same obstacles, the same deceit, the same deception, the same non-transparency, the same irresponsibility that we've seen over and over again by church officials. That's happening everywhere in the world. It's the same pattern, it's the same playbook. And the only way to solve this is at the top. There's only one man at the top of the Catholic Church. He is the rule maker, he's the one who makes the decisions, and he has the authority. And so that's the one that we're going to be talking to. And that's the only important person to talk to in this church. Good morning. Bonjour. My name. And there's two things that need to be done that we'll be talking with him about, and he already knows it. Zero tolerance. Zero tolerance. What that means is two things. Any priest or religious order person or cleric or minister that's working in the Catholic Church that has sexually assaulted or abused a child, that's the worst crime you could possibly commit against a human being. If you've done that, and you've used the priesthood to do that, that's how you've done it. You're going to be taken out of the priesthood. Period. And that's just not going to be a sentiment. That's just not going to be an idea. That's not just going to be a hope. That's going to be written into the universal law of the Roman Catholic Church. It's going to be like an infallible doctrine from now on. And if there's one doctrine that ought to be infallible, it's that in the Catholic Church. And Pope Francis can do it. He can do it with a stroke of a pen. He can do it before this summit ends. He doesn't have to ask for anyone's permission. Good morning. Bonjour.